This morning, there are hundreds of cruise ships at sea. Only one of them off the coast of New England is making waves and history for women. Kate McCue is on her maiden voyage at the helm of the Celebrity Summit. She is leading the 14-day cruise with more than 2,100 passengers and a crew of about 950. Peter Greenberg met this pioneer for a story you'll see only on CBS This Morning. Peter, good morning.
Good morning. The 91,000-ton vessel set sail yesterday afternoon for a typical cruise to New England and Canada. What wasn't typical? Who was in command?
Everyone has a stereotypical idea of a captain, and I'm missing some pounds. I don't have entirely gray hair. I don't have a beard or a parrot, but I think when the guests meet me, they're pleasantly surprised.
No parrot?
No parrot, not yet. Our mini wheel.
For Captain Kate McCue, this voyage has been 25 years in the making.
What was it like for you to put the four stripes on?
It was great. Instantly recognizable by the guests. How are you?
I read about this.
By most guests, and then some guests did a double take.
They sort of whisper behind you, don't they?
They do, yeah. But when I hear the whisper, I usually turn around and go have a nice conversation with them.
Morning, Captain. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How's it going?
The 37-year-old is the first American woman to helm a cruise ship. Her first day began at 3:30 in the morning with a non-stop series of inspections and checklists.
They asked to change the pillows.
Making sure the cabins are ready.
Very nice.
The galley is fired up.
Hello, everybody.
The ride out to sea goes smoothly,
And the wind will be pushing us south, so we're going to be a little bit higher than usual.
and most importantly, the guests are happy.
Nice to meet you, too. Welcome on board.
Part of your job is public relations,
Biggest part would be safety and health on board,
followed by handshaking.
followed by handshaking. Hi there. Where are you from?
And like many ship captains before her, McCue is following at least one maritime tradition.
I noticed the tattoo.
Every sailor's got to have a tattoo, right? So this is mine. It's my anchor to keep me grounded, and then I've got my compass rose, my ship's wheel. See where I'm going.
Kate's dream to command her own vessel began at the age of 12 when she took her first family cruise to the Bahamas.
I said to my dad, I want to be the cruise director. And my dad said the words that would change my life. He said, you can do anything you want in the world, including drive the thing.
She started as a cadet at the California Maritime Academy in 1996, when men at the school outnumbered women 15-1. 19 years and 10 ships later, she's now a master mariner, in charge of her own ship.
When you finally got the word that you were becoming a captain, who'd you tell first?
I asked for special permission to tell my dad on Father's Day. And when he finished the letter, he looked up at me, and then he looked back down at the letter again and at me, and he said, Captain. Tears were streaming down his face.
The moment isn't lost on her boss, Lisa Lutoff-Perlo, Celebrity Cruise Line's first female chief executive.
I hope it makes girls and women raise their hand and say, yeah, I think I'd like to do this too.
Celebrity Summit departure today, Bayonne.
Captaining cruise ships remains a profession still dominated by men.
I think this is the greatest job in the world. Traveling, meeting all these people, getting paid for it. It's amazing.
And being the boss.
And being the boss.
Now, Kate's husband also works in the cruise ship industry as a chief engineer, but they don't work on the same ship. Why? Because Kate says she can't be the captain at sea and at home. Anthony?
That's a great story. Really great story.
She's a badass. I love it.
Doesn't it?
Tattoo and Louboutin.
Yeah, no
I
beard,
love
no
her.
parrot, but a tattoo. Peter, thanks. You're watching CBS This Morning, and we'll be right back.
Love her.